Hello everyone, welcome to Colony's Early Stage Program video series. Colony's Early Stage Program allows CLY stakers through nests, which are investment pools, to have access to early stage projects building on Avalanche before IDOs and take part in the funding process in its most opportune phases, meaning seed and private rounds, thus creating an opportunity that was previously open to VCs and angel investors alone. In addition to this, Colony's early stage feature allows projects to decentralize their capitalization tables, mitigate the risk of centralized influence and the associated selling pressure. This innovative funding mechanism helps projects to include the community in their development from the start and acquire a substantial user base before launching. In this video, we will be discussing the very first step of Colony early stage investment process, which is deal flow. Deal flow phase, as the name suggests, gives CLY stakers access to the entire Avalanche ecosystem early stage project's deal flow. CLY stakers will be able to see projects at ground level before IDOs, in which they can participate in seed or private rounds via Colony. They can filter projects by category, status, most upvotes, and so on. To participate in the early stage feature, you will need to use your ON tokens. The LP ON token is basically a representation of the user's CLY balance staked on Colony's protocol. One CLY staked equals 100 ON tokens. The ON token mirrors your CLY staked and have a USDC equivalent. So the more CLY staked, the more ON tokens you can commit in the nests, the more USDC you can directly invest in a project, and the higher your seed private allocation will be. On the project's card, you can find its description, its social media links, and have access to its documentation, such as deck, tokenomics, roadmap, and so on. Users can upvote projects and comment on them. On one hand, this allows users to gauge the overall community sentiment for a project, and on the other hand, projects will be able to consult the community comments and feedback to assess their weaknesses and strengths to potentially refine their models before launching their tokens and apps. In order for the nest to open, the projects must show a high number of upvotes. Only then users will be able to access Nest and show their investment interest by committing their ON tokens. So let's say, for example, we have a 100k raise target and I am interested in having a almost 1000 USDC allocation for AvaSwap. I will have to commit my ON tokens that will show interest in this project. And let's say I would like 100,000 ON tokens, and the equivalent here is almost 1000 USDC allocation. I will confirm my ON commitment. Of course, you will have to approve this transaction on MetaMask. And the transaction has been confirmed successfully. So what we did here is I've registered for this private or seed round of AvaSwap. I've committed 100 ON tokens, which is equivalent to almost 1000 USDC allocation. What you need to understand about deal flow is that projects on this phase, deal flow, will be able to move forward to analysis phase only when they have generated enough interest, meaning a high number of upvotes and ON tokens committed. So, if you want to invest in a project, it is crucial to commit your ON tokens during the deal flow phase before the deadline, because there will be a countdown on the cards afterwards that you will be able to see here to indicate when cards will move to the next phase. In other words, you will only be able to be part of a project's funding if you have started committing ON tokens at the deal flow stage. And one more thing to know about the deal flow stage and the interactions that you can have with the nest with your ON tokens is at this stage, You can commit and redeem your own tokens freely, but once the project has moved to analysis, meaning that we've had a lot of registration and aren't committed on AvaSwap, for example, you will no longer be able to redeem your own tokens freely because there's going to be a fee applied to it. So in this video, we've discovered the different interactions that you can have with your own tokens within the nests if you want to register for a private or a seed round. In the next video, we will be able to discover if these projects currently on DealFlow made it to analysis, meaning if we have enough uncommitted and enough upvotes on certain projects to move forward to the next investment phase. And on analysis, in the next video, we'll be able to discover how you can confirm your USDC allocation.